everybody? It's me, Yanez again, also known as Phoenix Flame. Today I wanted to talk about how sometimes we allow ourselves or get caught up in becoming the person who hurt us. And just speaking from my experience, in the past when people hurt me and they were harsh or they were cruel, and they were just mean. I built up a war and a defense mechanism, and sometimes taking on their actions when interacting with other people just to protect myself, using that as a shield. Um, so sometimes you don't know when you harbor unforgiveness towards somebody, the very thing that hurt you ends up planting a seed in your heart. And if you don't allow yourself to heal from that or forgive that person and uproot that thing, what happens is you end up taking on their traits, either sometimes the way they speak, the way they interact, or the way they deal with relationships. And when you interact with other people, you have this wall up, and that wall is the other person in the past that hurt you. So when the next person engages you, it could be in a relationship, you end up actually, doing some of the same things subconsciously to that other person, either in word, action, and deed. You know, either if it's through being jealous or being insecure or just shutting everybody out. And one of the things I did was shut certain people out, and I don't mean the necessary people, because sometimes you have to give people their space and move away from certain people because of the energy that's around them. But I mean, not allowing love in, not allowing healthy relationships in, with, you know, people that want to be close to you, whether that's new people that come in your life that are friends, and because somebody betrayed you and you don't trust and they did you dirty and they blocked you out in some sort of way, or they couldn't receive your love. Now when you going into other interactions and other relationships with other people, you blocking them out because you seeing through those tinted, shades or perceptions, like everybody's out to get me or everybody's out to hurt me, so I'm gonna shut shit down. I'm not gonna be nice. I'm just going to be mean and be just like that other person, because sometimes it's easier to be negative in a sense where it's easier to shut down and not be vulnerable, than to actually allow love and to allow that vulnerability to set in, to say, well, I may not know this person and I'm not going to trust them overnight, but I have to trust the creator and trust myself. Now, it's an issue with trusting yourself, then you have to check and see what's your pattern of thinking and why you you keep allowing, these type of actions and things to happen. Now, you can't control the other person or other people, but you can control how you think and see a thing, like giving people an opportunity. And you can't become another person that scarred you, because that's going to hinder you in life. Don't allow what someone did to you, whether it's betrayal, whether it's rejection, whether it's being petty, rivalry, or jealousy, have you taken on another character that's so distorted away from yourself. Because it's robbing you from who you really are and who you need to be. Like now, like I said, that doesn't mean you have to allow everyone in your space, because trust doesn't come overnight. Even those people that you've forgiven, you can forgive them. It has to work in this process. If you want to have relationship with them, that's on you. Some people you forgive, it's healthy to allow them in your life, and some people you can forgive them and leave them out of distance. But this message is basically to say, do not become the person that hurt you. Don't become that person. There's people that's been abused, been in abusive relationships, and then they end up becoming the abuser. There's people that have been cheated on, and then they cheat on everything in sight because they like, this is not going to happen to me because this one person cheated on me, or this one person abused me, so I'm out to get and abuse everything. I'm not going to be loyal to people and be straight up because everybody that I come in contact with did me dirty. Now, you haven't encountered the whole entire world, so that's impossible. But if you keep attracting these type of people and you are unable to discern them by now, check what are the choices, that led you to them or allowed them in your life. But don't keep allowing these type of people too close into your circle and then letting them have the power to change your whole character to become a bitter Betsy or a negative Nancy or you know or um whoever. Just allow yourself to be who you need you are. Don't allow that person to poison poison I'm like poison poison your soul, to the point where you start to take on those traits because you think that's some type of strength. Um, but it's not. It's actually fear in motion and fear in action. And because you are afraid of being vulnerable again or trusting again or allowing yourself to love again, we sometimes become the people that hurt us. So what I'm saying is, don't do that. Be you. Learn to evolve to become a new and better you, to make better choices. Release them, pray for them, move forward. Whether you allow them in your life or not, don't give someone that much power over you. Stay blessed.